To summarize, I want to read something from the chapter I wrote in a book called Mindfulness, Being Here and Now. The chapter is called Mindfulness and Psychoanalysis, the Therapeutic Space as Mindful Evolution. And in this chapter, I also write about impact. According to Eigen, the therapist is oriented to be touched by this concise frequency, this essence of the other, which integrates holiness and destruction and allows this contact to penetrate, vibrate inside, and generate primary processing in the therapist, unconscious and unknown. It is possible to see this as an indication to take in or find within yourself the same components of damage that paralyzed the patient's primary processing or dreaming capacity, but performing it in doses that allow the existence of some, even minimal processing movement. Sometimes the movement is not expressed with movement, but only with the ability to observe the lack of movement. Observation itself is already a movement. Thus, the therapist allows his initial apparatus the conditions to decipher how to survive, develop with, inside, outside, thanks to and despite of the impact of the wholeness destruction extracts of the patient. This is similar to an injection of serum composed of toxins in low dose that develops in us the abilities to survive toxins in high dose. This possibility of movement, even if it is partial in nature, has its own impact on the patients. Over time, it transfers to them a deep, conscious and unconscious, verbal and non-verbal message that life is possible despite the considerate damage inherent in it. It is not about an intellectual message, but about a primary, ongoing and authentic endowment of possibilities for mental existence within a specific reality, most often traumatic. It is about a deep and fundamental process of rehabilitation and construction of mental tools.